What is that?
Whoa! Yep.
Oh.
Okay, we're back, people. Hey, welcome back
Double
to the Duck
smoke.
Call Room,
Double
wherever you're
smoke.
listening from.
That's
Give us
fine.
5 stars. Hashtag like and subscribe. Send us into it, Martin.
Well,
I don't know why I felt like being a radio morning
We got
DJ
a
to start
box of
this one, but I
goodies.
did.
hey, you walked in, you'd been listening probably like Bobby Bones on your way in, and you just
No.
felt like you wanted to be a part of it. I can
What was I
appreciate
listening
that.
to on the way in?
But I do, yeah, we have snacks, so I figured I'd go ahead and get this out of the way now.
Pass them around.
From our
Snacks.
friend Josh in Washington State. Their duck season's about to open, and he said, I just want to send y'all some of my favorite blind snacks.
Hey,
So,
Blind snacks.
spoiler alert, the bag
Oh,
of
what's
Dutch
he got?
pretzels is no longer in here. I may have opened this yesterday, so...
Cheater.
But
Disclaimer.
you can't have Dutch pretzels anyway. But
I
Godwin,
know.
there are some double smoked sausages.
Double
I know that's a
smoke.
Johnny D thing too.
That is a Johnny D thing from
And
way
Si,
back.
you're the only person I know
Hey, we got cattlemen.
That would eat
loves
chocolate-covered cherries.
fruit.
Oh, fruit.
So here's cherry.
Wait.
Do you want milk chocolate, truffle cherries, or
Cherries,
milk chocolate
cherries.
classic?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You just want cherries. I'll throw you one of each.
Okay, boy.
These
Here
are
you go.
from Washington.
Here you go, bud. One more.
The label says Washington.
Washington.
And then I don't know who would ever want to
Oh.
eat these, but I'll save them.
What was,
Reese's peanut butter cupcakes.
what was that? No, bring that back
He
out.
got the peanut butter.
What
cake,
was
boy.
that?
I don't know. I just didn't-
Reese's peanut butter flavored cupcakes.
I
That looks
can't
like
sign
a,
off on. I've never seen them, so I wanted to
What
be the
is it?
first one to
Cupcakes?
try.
Is that like a
so-
Reese's Little Debbie
Wow.
congratulations?
Now it's not Little Debbie, so I feel like it's kind of like kissing your sister. But Miss Freshly may be good. I don't know Miss Freshly.
How much sugar's in that?
You know
Miss Freshly versus Miss Debbie.
how much sugar, Godwin?
I am drinking
Oh
a cup of
wow,
coffee.
what a life!
Because I tried to say conglomeration.
35 G's,
Yeah, I can't do that.
35 G's in there.
That would give me quite the spike.
Yeah, that'd be fun to watch your little app though as it goes up.
Yeah.
We could take bets on how high it gets.
Yeah.
We could put like an
I
over
might not
under on it
register
or
that.
something.
But my chart would
How
be.
funny would that be to start like sports betting on Godwin's sugar monitor?
I got a problem, so I wouldn't participate.
I don't know.
That
what
actually
I'm at.
looked like
Let
a
me look.
candle. Look at
Let's see.
How is it?
Pretty good. Washington knows how to make a double smoked meat.
How's your cherry, Si?
excellent.
So duck season in Washington's looking on the up and up for our friend Josh. So that's fantastic. Good for you, Josh. Appreciate you. 105. There you go. Is that good?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know that life. So, but we're back. It's it's another day.
What have you guys been doing?
Another day.
Well, today my boys turned 1. So that kind of
Golly.
dates what day we're recording this.
That's
but yeah,
crazy.
Your kids are 1 year old.
a whole year. Well, at
They're
10:59
walking
and
now,
11:01, they will be 1 year old. So we still got like an hour. But we did it.
You
We
did
did it. We did. First year's down. First year's the hardest, right? In theory. I don't know. But
I don't know.
I don't know.
and for their 1 year old birthday present, they got RSV. So that's cool.
Yeah, you're having a
That's
big
all right.
time.
Yeah, it's been fun around my house. Yeah.
Well,
Lot
good.
Yeah, a lot of fun. But that's where I'm at. I never dreamed we'd be here. Like it seems like the longest and shortest year of my life all at one time. So I know y'all all been through it, but still very new for me. We were at the doctor this morning, as you can tell by the snot on my shoulder.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it gets better.
that's where Waylon buries his
fixing to get
face to wipe
fun
his
now.
nose. So,
That doesn't change.
yeah. Well,
They
good.
can be 10 and they're still using your shirt.
Oh, yeah. They come to look for you. Wipe that nose on
Right.
So, Martin, you got 1 year old twin.
1 year old twins.
We did it.
Yeah, it's over now. It's all
did it.
downhill from here.
I have noticed he's got grayer hair now.
Who, me?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to
Beard's
attribute
turning
that to
white.
the kids. I'm going to attribute that to Brittany.
Uh-oh. I didn't know where you were going.
I got grayer and less. So
Yeah.
they can pick one. I don't know if it's,
I found a black hair in mine the other day.
whose was it?
Paula picked it out. I said, "What'd you pull that one for?" She said, "Well, it was wild." I said, "It is wild. It's not supposed to be that color."
Oh, I just figured it's somebody else's. It doesn't
No.
sit up in there. It's yours.
It
You
was
may be
mine.
going the reverse gray.
I'm
What if
going-
yours turns black as you get
What's
older?
that movie? That guy
Benjamin Button.
Benjamin Button. I might be a Benjamin Button.
Is that possible?
Absolutely.
Once you go
I've
gray
seen
to
it.
go back
I
color?
don't know. We'd have to ask our friends at Nutrafol that study hair. I'm not sure on that one. So
That's something I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guess what, boys?
Uh-oh.
Chicken squat.
Buckle up.
PBS is back.
Oh, He's been sitting over there awful quiet. He's been having something in his phone box already.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, PBS, the title of it was Ancient Earth.
Ooh,
Ancient Earth.
Frozen.
Frozen.
I ain't going there.
Did you let it go?
Hold on. Did you know 850 million years ago, okay, according to PBS, this Earth froze over?
Froze over. Well, I remember him saying something about an ice age.
Yeah.
That's a good show, too.
Yeah.
That raccoon is hilarious. Squirrel. Whatever he is.
Hey, think of it. They said the oceans were a half a mile deep frozen.
That's
Okay.
That's incredible.
5,280 divided by 2 is
Not to go against the public
2640.
broadcasting system.
2,640 feet of ice.
Yeah. And that
Wow.
the first thing that popped in my mind was, I wonder what the Earth weighs today. Okay, and Beth looked it up on Google, and it was something like trillion, billion tons.
Trillion
How
billion
much the Earth
tons.
weighs?
I would like to know what it weighed back when it was frozen.
Well, you got
about
to
when it
take
was
an
flat?
account.
Do what?
When it was what?
When it was flat. Or is it
No,
flat?
it's never been flat.
Okay.
son.
Never been
It's
flat.
always been a basketball we live on.
Just making sure.
Maybe it's flattening out because of the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say something that might not be popular here.
What's that?
How, are we just guessing at all this? Who,
Well, hey.
who weighed the Earth?
Well, no, because look.
Yeah,
that's
where's
what I
that
said.
scale?
That's-
Yeah.
before they start stuff like this, they need to say, okay, here's our disclaimer.
We're guessing.
Okay, this is a theory. In other words, and another word for theory is, hey, I got a guess about what happened here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we used to call them a swag in school
Yeah.
as a biology major.
What does that stand for?
Scientific wild guess.
And look, my whole life I've heard our great minds say, okay, a single cell amoeba crawled out of the salt water. That's how everything began, JD.
Yeah.
what they
That's
tell
the rumor.
First thing I thought to myself was, okay, yeah. what are you doing? What are you doing 850 million years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were picking up rocks and stuff and testing them.
Man, every time I see those deals when it's like this many million years
Yeah.
ago, I don't even how, why, what.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, like
Who calibrates that?
it's
that
so
deal?
unfathomable to me. I'm like, I can't wrap my head around
If
it.
they could figure that out, I feel like they'd be able to find some tree sap with a mosquito stuck in it. You know,
I figure
Well,
worse-
they-
have-
into it.
Oh, it ain't tree sap.
take
though.
that out.
No.
Presto, dino, DNA.
No. They found it in rocks.
Well, I figure, like, for real, if we can figure that out, how can we not run a balanced budget in this country?
Really?
Yeah. And how come we
Well,
can't-
we're talking about simple math.
Yeah. And why can't
Like
we
the math
secure
that
our
they're
borders?
extrapolating for, I'm like, if we got that many brilliant minds, why ain't y'all in Washington D.C. and let's get back to zero? Let's
Get
get
that-
that balance sheet back where it needs to be.
Well,
Like,
I can't put it in that. Well, never mind.
Hey, y'all get the meddling now, boys.
well, it's
Okay,
just the
hey,
stuff
but
that
hey.
we take as truth
Yeah.
because a scientist said so.
Yeah.
Like it's weird, man. It's wild. It's a wild deal of how the human brain works. It's,
No, because here's what got
wild.
me. Here's what got me. Okay, because this over the hour that I watched. Okay, about the frozen Earth. Okay, they had about probably 30 different people from 30 different universities talking about the frozen Earth 850 million years ago. Okay, so it just
Well,
How
some of
does
that stuff
live
is
through that.
But some of that stuff is weird because, like, me and Godwin go to Wyoming just about every year. And there's one hillside up there, like, if you walk up on it, there's like fossilized seaweed.
5,000 feet.
And we're talking about, man, that's way up there.
Yeah.
So at some point there was water.
oh no.
At some point there was like fish schooled on the edge of that shelf, like, which is kind of weird to think about, especially down here.
Yeah.
Because we're at sea level essentially. And that one's a mile above our heads. There was seaweed. So,
Almost like there was
you
some
go.
great event.
Figure that out.
Yeah.
like a flood.
It was actually like this earth was actually covered with water one time.
You think?
And then the water got hard,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah. And
Or
then
maybe it
froze
started
over.
hard and then it melted.
Now that was only like 7,000 years ago.
Here's one for you. Okay, here's
Not
one for you.
850 bagillion.
Go to
Time
go
is
to
wild,
Huntsville, Alabama, and go east, and then turn on the Paint Rock Valley Road, and go up in the mountains.
Oh, I know where we're going here.
Hold on, look. You would think, okay, Paint Rock River is at the bottom of the mountain. Mm-hmm. Okay, in the 20s, it went dry. Well, the house I lived in, guess what? My water came from.
Where?
It came from a spring, and guess where the spring was?
At the top of the mountain.
Hey, it was 10 yards from the top, the peak of the mountain. Because I'd have to go up there every once in a while and clean the screen out that was tied over my water pipe.
It's a good thing you remained active.
No. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Hey, I ain't a hillbilly. No. I learned that. Because to go up there, hey, it was a chore to go up there and clean that screen out.
That was a 3 Winston walk, wasn't it?
But you got to think about this, okay? Common sense would dictate that if you had a spring, that it would be at the bottom of the mountain.
Yeah, the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, at the bottom of the hill.
At the top of
Try,
the hill.
let's go all the way to the peak and come 10 yards down, and it's about 8-foot circle, and the sand at the bottom of this thing, which was about 8 foot deep, would be bubbling up.
Just coming out
And
of the
hey,
ground.
ice cold, sweet water.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this ain't hard water.
RT.
Oh, yeah. And this is the finest water ever made, okay? The river went dry, okay, and in the 20s, guess where everybody got their water, got drinking water?
Top of the mountain.
Top of the mountain. And the stupid river went bone dry.
Why's the river got to be stupid?
Well, hey, I'm just saying.
Ain't his fault.
Hey,
What you do? What the river did
what's
you,
wrong
man?
with this picture? The
Gravity?
river at the bottom of the mountain is dry, but the spring ain't. It's at the same level and stayed the same
Where's it
level
coming
during
So
the
how'd
drought.
that water come out cold since the middle of the earth is hot?
Hey,
Yeah.
don't let. Hey, there's another one.
Look, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
there's all
there's
kinds
another one. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
I feel like that's what we've been doing. I'm very confused.
I feel like I missed a darn good chance.
Oh no, hey, I love it.
Oh, man.
I love it.
I'm so happy that it's fall.
I know. That means it's time to pick apples, not wedgies.
Boom.
Man, these riders are fantastic. Get new underwear that'll take care of your whole fruit basket.
That's Tommy John, baby.
I'm obviously reading
I
this for
like
the
it.
first time, folks.
I
I
like
like
it.
to be surprised by Tommy John. They do make me laugh. Their riders are great. But you know what's even better than their riders? Their product.
Their product.
Their draws.
But you know what? Their writers do say to tell your old undies to make like the foliage.
and leave. See ya. Get out of here with that
It's
trash.
Tommy John season, baby.
It is Tom. Well, it's always Tommy John season, but hunting season is especially Tommy John season.
You need it.
And that's what happens in the fall when you wear Tommy John. You're so much more comfortable. You can do everything better. So if I sound better, I think I do. It's because I'm in my Tommy Johns. Like
right.
Tommy John underwear and loungewear have dozens of comfort innovations like breathable, lightweight, moisture-wicking fabric with 4 times the stretch of competing brands that keep you comfortable no matter what the season throws at you. And with over 20 million pairs sold and thousands of 5-star reviews, guys across America love their Tommy Johns because there's no more flopping, sticking, or chafing. That's why Tommy John doesn't have customers. What do they have, Si?
They got fanatics, boys. 'cause
And you're
there's
one
no
of 'em.
wedgies.
Hey, look, are you a fanatic?
What are you talking about?
How
I
many
got
pairs?
20 pair of
20?
20-something pairs of them. That's fantastic. Look, one Tommy John fanatic even raised the most comfortable boxer briefs ever. There's no downside. Buy one pair and you'll never want to wear any other underwear again. And I can't say that he's wrong. So whether you're at a tailgate, whether you're in a deer stand, whether you just out back sitting by the fire, it's fall. You want to be comfortable. Put on your Tommy Johns and have some fun. Like just enjoy yourself. It truly is the greatest time of year, in my opinion. So that's
You ain't
might
getting
as
an
well-
argument from me.
Yeah, that's why you might as well be comfortable while you do it. So get you some Tommy Johns and enjoy it. So you're always covered with Tommy John's best pair you'll ever wear or its free guarantee. Si loves them, and so will you when you get your Tommy John. Get 20% off your first order right now at TommyJohn.com/duck. Save, I'm sorry. Save 20% off at TommyJohn.com/duck. TommyJohn.com/
Quack, duck.
see site for details. And it's just /duck. No quack.
No quack needed.
It is wild to think about. But like time is one of those deals it's it's just weird.
Yeah.
Like time is weird.
Yeah.
850 million years ago.
It's that eternity.
Like,
Say what?
yeah.
It's more than that.
Hey, it's time. No, it ain't no time. You're talking
time.
eternity. There
So
is
do
no
you,
time.
Si, question for you. You watched all that. Where do you stand on Ice Age? Did it happen?
The movie?
Well, because look, it ices over here in Louisiana every once in a while. Very rarely, but hey.
I was just curious. I don't,
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those deals that's just weird to think about.
The whole earth turning to ice.
Yeah.
So what happened to make it do that?
I don't know, but hey, there's ice in space.
And then what happened to make it melt?
And melt. And what?
Oh, I know what melted it.
Uh-oh.
The sun?
Nope.
Gas. Elaine.
You're on to it. Hey,
Come on.
volcanoes. Hey, PBS told me that last night on Ancient Earth.
The
Son.
volcanoes
Hey, that's
melted the ice
Hey,
age.
it was froze over at one time. Then it has to be another catastrophic event here.
An asteroid?
Nope. Hey,
Volcano.
I tell you, volcanoes. And
Volcanoes.
speaking of that, does anyone know how many volcanoes are on this earth?
Don't know.
Why would I?
I think I've
Hold on.
I was studying that last night.
I've probably seen it on PBS, and I think it's 15
15.
active, and like
Active.
25 unactive.
That's it?
Yeah.
Man, I would have said that.
No,
Well,
no.
you got that ring of fire. There's more than 15
No,
to make
no,
a ring.
what it may be, but 15 stuck in my mind.
What about all them?
Oh, JD's fact checking the Google,
1,500
baby.
active volcanoes on Earth.
Is that many?
1,500.
1,500.
You
Hey,
got to add 2 zeros.
I had 15
You were
right.
off by a 10 factor.
Oh, I was off.
How
2
many
zeros.
are in the
2
United
zeros.
That
States?
was good in math, JD.
That's all right.
How
No,
many-
no, look.
How
That's
many in
around
America?
50 to
if you
70.
check- look, if you check,
70?
But that's
They're-
from the
they're
British Geological
situated-
Survey, and their
I can't
numbers are
hear.
different than ours.
but if you check, I guarantee you they're situated in specific places.
What?
Kind of like Claymores.
No. That's just my.
Do you think
opinion.
when this thing gets wired up to just blow up there in enough places to just destroy everything?
Yeah. Oh yeah. When he gets ready to get rid of everything, hey, he's just gonna open a valve, baby, and this
I
baby is
just
gonna
think that's
melt.
coming from
Hey,
the Earth's
The
core.
first time he came with water, the next time he will come with
Oh,
fire.
yeah, baby.
That's biblical.
and burn up the
That
element.
used to be Si's line. He said, I don't know about global warming, but I can guarantee you it's going to be hot around here.
Oh yeah, it's this place, baby.
He said, the book of Peter says it's going to be hot around here.
It's going to get warm. Wow. I didn't know
You
we were
got to
going
think
here
about
today.
that though. When you look at it, you got to think about it. We got a thin crust over this ball.
That is not true. I once
Hey.
dug a hole at the beach.
Oh no,
Very deep.
No, we got a thin crust, baby. And hey, in the middle of this ball, what is a magma?
Magma?
Yeah. There's a ball of hot fire. In
That's
the middle
what
of this
coming
ball.
up them volcanoes. There's
Liquid hot
crackers.
magma.
That's what blows a hole in the crust every once in a while. And then you got hot rock.
So
coming
think
out.
of Earth as
Liquid.
like a pizza.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Boy, I love both of them.
They're both very round in shape.
But you really think when you think about that, that's wild.
Yeah, we ought to be careful about blowing up bombs.
It's
on
the old thing about in the movie where the guys were putting coals under it and then didn't put enough dirt on top
Oh,
of
yeah.
it.
Saw it right off.
Yeah, saw it right off. Didn't put enough dirt on
Jeremiah
it.
Johnson. Greatest
Yeah,
mountain movie of all
that's
time.
it. Hey, but you got to think about that.
Didn't put enough dirt
We got
down.
liquid
Saw it
fire
right off.
inside this ball we're living on.
That's true.
That once froze over.
Yeah, that once froze over.
So
and
what happened to that?
My question, next
Allegedly.
question was, as soon as I said, okay, it froze over, I said, okay, think about the weight. What kept it up there in orbit.
Well, how much of a weight shift is there between liquid water and hard water?
Oh, a bunch. A bunch.
Is it?
Yeah. I would say it is. I may
Hard
be
water's
wrong.
more stable.
Huh?
with the
Is it
sperm.
the same?
It's gonna weigh the same. It's not the
Wait a
same
minute.
size.
Hold it.
Density gets different. Weight is going to stay roughly the
It
same.
can
It's gonna
span
stay the
faster
same?
with hard
Because
water.
the salt
That's
is going to come to the top.
That's
Like,
insane.
It's a weird deal.
Yeah, that's insane.
Science.
Well, what weighs more, a pound of
Well,
feathers or a pound of
okay,
water?
now, it's a
both
pound.
weigh a
to
pound.
Yeah, okay.
So liquid water and hard water,
It's the same.
it's going to be the same.
I would think you just
The density is what changes.
Yeah, in my mind, it would make it heavier.
I feel
Because
like
the weight is actually going to spread out more when you freeze it, because it's going to go like this to
Yeah.
freeze. And then when it melts, it's going to come back like this. So that's why you're thinking that the weight would change, because it's going
Yeah.
to shift the coverage
Yeah.
and then pull back down. But
is Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader still a show with Jeff Foxworthy?
I
I
don't
ain't
know.
seen nothing out of Jeff Foxworthy in years.
Because you should go on that show, Martin.
I know. I used to have that.
I was like, I think so, but you were like, let me just go ahead and explain.
I
that.
used to have that game on my phone, and I was not smarter than a fifth grader. A lot.
Were
of
you
times.
not?
No, absolutely.
That's a crying shame.
But they're teaching stuff in fifth grade. If that really is happening in fifth grade now, a lot has changed since I was in fifth grade. Like I don't remember
yeah.
learning that much.
Run,
Oh, no.
Bill,
Yeah, they're
run.
teaching. Yeah.
We gotta keep up, man.
Yeah, well, I'm staring down the barrel of being back in it. So
No. He's not. He's not smarter than his kids are going to be smarter than he is.
I hope they are.
Oh no, no doubt,
I hope they're smarter than me.
no doubt.
I sure'd like to retire early. I hope they're smarter than me, stronger than me, faster than me. I mean, there's a lot of attributes
Well,
I'd like them to be.
If my kids can't run faster than me, they're in trouble.
I bet they can jump higher than you too.
If they can't jump higher than me, and they really don't.
That's where wisdom comes in, son. Okay, I can't catch you, but guess what? I know you'll be back.
You got to come back
That's
here.
right. You got to come back, or you'll get hungry, you'll get thirsty, and guess what? When you come back, I'm gonna whoop your butt.
And you know what? You can't spell wisdom without SI.
Right.
And on that note,
How about that?
let's take a break.
All right.
Science episode. We'll be back. I love snacks.
Oh, I do too.
I love all the snacks.
Yeah, I've never turned one down.
I've
That's
never
the weirdest
and
nut I've
even
ever
ones that
seen.
I'm like, oh, dark chocolate covered gummy bears. That sounds like a wild ride. You know what it is? It's from nuts.com and it's delicious.
Hey, and look, did you
Mango.
ever think you'd see the day Godwin be eating dried mango?
That dried mango is good. I ate a whole bag of it one time.
Look at him.
It's
love
good.
And that's the difference, because it is good. Some of the stuff you try
Very
ain't
good.
worth nothing.
What happened to the bourbon roasted pecans?
He took them home with him. They've been gone, buddy. I mean, they never.
see how it
They were
looked
like,
on
"Hey,
his
leave this
He's
bag
right
in here
there.
for the
They
ads."
were gone as
No.
soon as they went to the
Star
house.
of the show, baby.
You can do that when you're Uncle Si. But look, if you ever wish you could go to like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, you can. All you have to do is go to nuts.com. There's a full display there. You can order whatever you want. You can order stuff super fresh, super strange, super unique, or you can just order really basic stuff like roasted almonds, trail mixes, dried mango. I don't know that I'd call dried mango normal or frequent. Maybe it is today. I don't know. I don't shop in that section of a store.
It's
so
good, bro.
I'm not sure, but I trust y'all that you say that it's good. And look, if you got kids, they're going back to school, you want to make their lunches for them. Look, healthy snacks are right around the corner. All you got to do is open the bag, pour it in a little dish, let it take it with them, and you're good to go for a few weeks. So nuts.com is your one-stop shop for freshly roasted nuts, dried fruits, sweets, pantry staples like specialty flours, and more. Their wide selection mean there's something for everybody. Nuts.com offers plenty of gluten-free options, organic choices, and other diet-friendly products. Whether you're looking for something sweet, savory, or need to stock up on everyday cooking essentials, you're bound to find something at Nuts.com that you like or that you're willing to try. At Nuts.com, quality is a top priority. They roast their nuts and pop their corn the same day it ships, so they reach you deliciously fresh. Satisfaction is absolutely guaranteed. Shop a la carte at any time or opt into hassle-free auto delivery so you never run out of your favorite items. And if you're already stocked up at home, they also sell directly to businesses. So if you want to take care of the break room at the office, we now have a break room. That's kind of cool.
That's neat.
That's a new addition. As you hear, no more banging. Remodeling is done around here. But Look, Si obviously took the bourbon pecans home with him. Godwin's sitting here smashing that mango. You know he wouldn't still be eating it if it wasn't no good.
It's good.
This bag of trail mix is over half gone. I can't believe the chocolate-covered gummy bears have made it as long as they have. But everything we've tried, we've loved. That's just all there is to it, and we think you will too. And right now, Nuts.com is offering new customers a free gift with purchase and free shipping on orders $29 or more at nuts.com/duck. So go check out all the delicious options at nuts.com/.
Duck.
You'll receive a free gift and free shipping when you spend $29 or more. That's nuts.com/.
Duck.
I know it. I lost an electron the other day.
What?
I lost an electron.
Can you be sure?
Yeah, I just have to keep an eye on it.
What? I thought you were going to say, yeah, I'm positive.
That was for Martin.
I was with Johnny Depp.
I'm so confused.
Oh boy, we're getting deep today on this podcast.
Just keeping an eye on
Oh
it.
yeah, hey, you got to
Yeah.
keep an eye on it, boys.
Are we deep?
We're deep.
Or are we so shallow?
Yeah. Well, here's a
The
good one.
world will never know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, here's
boy.
a knock knock
Who's
Who's
there?
there?
spell.
Who?
Spell who?
WHO.
Oh, there you go. That's a Laffy Taffy one for sure there.
Laffy Taffy.
Laffy Taffy. Where you get them at? Out of them, what's that?
Where do you get a Laffy Taffy?
crack-
Anywhere where candy's sold, sir.
Cracker Jack box.
Well, speaking of that, I
Remember them Cracker Jack box? Is that too old for you?
No,
I remember a cracker.
But they didn't have jokes in them, did they?
Yeah,
Oh,
Do they have jokes in Cracker
I
Jack?
thought
On
they
the
had like
wrapper?
little toys and stuff.
They did.
I remember getting like,
the joke's on the wrapper.
oh, I thought that was Laffy Taffy. Hence the name Laffy Taffy. I thought,
Hard to say, really.
yeah, maybe Cracker Jack changed. I don't know.
I have a computer.
Cracker Jack.
Buy me some peanuts and some.
Unfortunately,
Cracker Jack.
all my tabs
I
are
had them
me out to the ball.
caramelized.
the song Time by
popcorn.
Hootie and the Blowfish. How many active volcanoes are there? And magma. These are
Magma.
the things I search while Si talks.
Ah, I love it. That's fantastic. Hey, it's
Search
all good.
how long this fluid behind my ear gonna stay.
What?
Oh, Godwin got fluid behind his ears.
Oh,
If he shakes
good
his head
night.
real
It's
fast,
so
he gets like
irritating.
drunk.
Hey, go take your plane ride and fix it.
No,
That sounds like a terrible.
that's what done it.
Apparently, there used to be a book in Cracker Jack boxes
Really?
that had jokes in it.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one.
I used to like the jokes in the middle of Reader's Digest. Anybody
Yeah,
remember
they were
Reader's
good.
Digest?
I never had a Reader's Digest. I don't believe.
Man, we talking about all the old stuff. Now we hit Paul Harvey last week. Now we're on Reader's Digest.
TV Guide, baby.
TV. Oh,
TV
you use a
Guide.
TV guider?
Oh, we had a TV Guide.
Remember you used to call, get the weather?
Yeah, time and temperature.
Yeah.
all that stuff. Yeah.
There's still a time and temperature, but it has like an ad for a bank at the beginning of it.
Does it?
Well, you got to pay for it somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow you got to pay for that landline.
But then
It's weird to think.
I
about.
remember looking up movie times in the newspaper, and then
Yeah.
you had to go to the movies to get a ticket to go to the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there wasn't no reserved seats. You weren't here. We haven't had an episode in a long time together, Martin. Were you aware of how many movie theaters have recliners in them in this world?
I would have to go to one to find out, and I couldn't tell you the last time I graced the presence of a movie theater.
Well,
You ain't
everybody was
been to
sending
the
us
picture
pictures of the
show?
blinds, and they're like all in these nice chairs, like they're at my house
Yeah.
or something.
You ain't been to the picture show?
Which one?
Any of them?
Yeah, but not. I mean, we don't have the fancy movie theater.
Do we have recliners here?
No.
Not recliners, but they do in Shreveport at the IMAX stuff.
It blows. Hunter's over there going, yeah, they do. I drive to Shreveport for movies all the time.
Yeah. I drove to Austin, Texas to sit in a big chair.
Yeah.
don't
I haven't
know.
seen either.
Well,
of
he
them
went
movies.
for the sushi.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other. You know, me and Si stopped at the largest Buc-ee's in the world.
And it's in Tennessee.
Was
in
it magical?
Sevierville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Did you go to the Little Debbie theme park?
We swung by, but then we had a meltdown with the boys.
boys
they,
were-
they did not
they acted
nap.
up.
That the intention was for them to nap upon travel. That did
Didn't
not
work.
happen.
Travel with children's always an interesting.
And
They
so-
didn't like you driving.
huh?
They didn't like you driving.
No, they used to be like the car seat was like an instant nap, and they're to the
Oh,
age
yeah.
now where it's not. They want to see everything.
The news wore off.
Are they still facing backwards?
Mm-hmm.
Backwards?
Still facing backwards.
I remember those days. We're out of car seats. We're in all boosters.
Really?
It's a.
What's that like?
It is. it is one of the greater joys in life.
Kinda-
Once you're done with it, because they're like, hey, you open the door, they climb in, click. You don't have to buckle them or nothing. They can do it.
That's crazy. Of course, that also means they can get loose a lot easier too in there. So
Well, yeah.
if they want to start any mischief.
There was some mischief on our little road trip we went on.
Mischief, boys.
Because they're
man, a little
fighting.
mischief.
Well, Carter, we've you try and train the boy to take care of his own stuff. So it was like, hey, if you want your iPad in the car, get a charger. He left the charger.
Oh.
He gone. It's
gone.
dead. So on the way home, they get him back out. Lottie's got hers. She had her charger. And then she finally decides to tell Carter, well, you can play with mine. It's dead. So she's a jerk, right? Like, that was really rude of her. Well, the next thing I know, Carter's done he's done snuck up. Like, we're going 80 miles an hour or so, and he's in a different seat. So then we had to pull over, have the whole talk about why we wear seatbelts so we don't end up, plastered to a tree on the side of the road.
Yeah.
I used to ride in the back of the truck.
Yeah, I did too.
Standing up.
Standing up, doing weird
I'm
stuff.
still here.
It's weird. Our entire baseball team, we'd go practice, we hit the batting cages before, and then we'd drive like the 2 miles to the fields down Arkansas Road, all of us in the back of one truck. There'd be 10 kids.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now the thought of that would.
You get you arrested.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
That's like
Toughen
going on
up.
a bag swing.
My favorite.
Everybody on jump on
A what?
a bag swing.
Bag swing.
Yeah, you put a big pecan tree,
Yeah.
put a bag on it full of stuff, and then you'd have it. We had it
Full of
where
stuff?
we had a shed that we
Sounds like a
pull up to
pinata.
it, and then everybody would
Yeah.
jump on. The only time, when the rope broke.
That'd be a burlap bag.
Oh yeah,
by the
you
way.
talking about rough? About 15 kids on the bag swing, and it goes up, and it always breaks at the peak.
Like the
And then it's
like the car at the rodeo, clown car.
So
at the
you just
rodeo.
trying to be on top.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
didn't wanna
yeah,
be
the
on
man
bottom.
top. Yeah, you don't
A
want to be
bag
the one.
swing.
You don't want to be the first one to get on it.
Did y'all have a tire swing?
Oh no, this was a burlap bag
Burlap sack.
full of old clothes and junk, where it'd be soft on your butt.
That's
Well, something needed to be because burlap anything but soft.
Oh yeah.
I fell off a tire swing one time and it hurt.
Oh no.
I fell from like 10 feet in the air probably.
Oh, I was fixing to say it was higher than that with us, and hey, it was about 15 kids.
I remember
all.
one time I was a husky kid, in that department.
That was one time?
Well, yeah, but I'm just
Back
talking
in
about
the
one
day.
time jumping on trampoline and thing had dry rotted. And I, got close to the edge, do a
Yeah.
big jump. Well, when I did,
Out
gone.
You went through it?
But gravity worked where I was, or inertia, whatever you want to say. I was going back up, and I'm looking down, and I'm like, it ain't there no more.
Uh-oh. It's
Like
got a big hole.
I'm staring at my fate of going to the ground.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's not good, not
It's
good.
tore. It's
Wah!
tore.
You know what else I used to do?
What?
When I was a kid, we'd go out in the field and play football, and we tackled each other.
No helmet.
No helmets, no pad. And then we'd get tired. We'd go to the old woman's house that lived by the field and drink water out of a water hose.
Crazy times, man. What a time to be alive.
Water out of a water hose tastes better.
Oh, boy.
Oh, when them street lights come on at our house, Mom got that whistle where she puts her hands in her.
Yeah.
You could hear it all the way down to the end of the road. Me and Clark look at each other like, uh-oh. We
Well, we just-
supposed
Mama
to be
come
home
out
10
there.
minutes ago.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Well, Mama'd come out there and holler, and you'd holler back, and
Yeah.
it'd be all right.
Like the
She'd either
original
say,
Marco
"Get
Polo
home."
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either she'd say, get home, or you got about 30 minutes.
Hey,
Yeah.
you talking about that? Remind me of what's the good-looking woman on Beverly Hillbillies?
Ellie Mae.
Yeah, Ellie Mae. She could bust your eardrum whistling.
You
Yeah.
was there?
Oh no, I'm better. And hey, she done it,
Oh.
and I'm talking about. Hey, I'm half deaf anyway, and I went, good grief, woman. She put her hand
go.
on her lips and
That's the way Mom is. She
yeah.
stick them two
Oh, no.
fingers right there.
Yeah.
I don't know how she does it.
No,
she never taught
hey,
me
I
that
never
skill.
could make it work.
Yeah.
I can't whistle.
Like at all. And that right there is why you got to get a running start at that duck call.
Yeah.
But I can suck in and whistle, but I cannot blow out. I don't understand it. Never been able to.
Well, maybe you
But
need
let's
to just
take,
stand
hey,
on
let's
your
take a
head.
break and get in that mailbag. We'll be back right after this.
Right after that. All right, boys, the bell have rung. Recess is over.
Recess is over. We're going back to school,
That's right.
Martin.
Are we?
School is back in.
You can
Where
if
we
you
going?
want. Hillsdale College at hillsdale.edu/duck. Thank you.
Ancient Christianity. I'd like to study that.
See? Look, Godwin, there's another one right there. I know you'd be interested in the Second World War.
Second World
I know
War.
how you are with history.
I like history.
Look, if you want to learn more, the folks at Hillsdale College can take care of you. Look, and it's for free. Like if you need to learn more about American history, if you want to learn more about C.S. Lewis and his stance on Christianity, American citizenship, the Genesis story, you name it, they've got something for
The
everybody.
Genesis story might help you figure out that Ice Age thing.
It may.
Yeah.
It could.
There you
At
go.
least give you another theory.
But it's just a really cool deal. We're in a time, I mean, knowledge is power, right? So anytime you can gain a little more knowledge, that's a good thing. Look, if you got kids coming up, odds are they're going to be hitting some of these classes in a few years. So it may be good to brush up on some of it before you have to help them do their homework.
Amen.
You know, I'm sure going to keep a look on it as the boys get older. Whether you're into history, economics, great works of literature, the meaning of Constitution, you know, they've got something for everybody. Since 1844, yes, I said 1844, Hillsdale College has been providing an education in faith, freedom, and character because they believe that a virtuous citizen is the best defense for liberty. That's why they've taken some of the core classes they teach on campus and made them available for free online for anyone who wants to learn. That's right. It's free. Free. The U.S. Constitution, C.S. Lewis, the Book of Genesis, World War II, Plato, Aristotle, free market economics. If any of that kind of stuff sounds like maybe interesting to you or maybe even a little intimidating, then let Hillsdale College be your guide. Over 3 million people have taken a Hillsdale College online course. There are 39 free courses to choose from. They're easy to follow, self-paced, so you can start whenever you want. In fact, you can start right now. It's everything you need all in one place with no long-term commitment, and learn when and where and how you want to. Enroll now in Hillsdale's not-for-credit online course program. It's free, it's fun, and it will change the way you understand our country, the world, and your place in it. So, look, we just got to looking at it. Godwin, I think, probably will start on that Second World War today while he's building duck calls. So it'll give him something to do. But like I said, there's 39 of them. So whatever, knock yourself out. You can see it on our TV. You can go look at it yourself.
Look, there's Bill Shakespeare.
There's old Billy. Economics 101. A lot of people need to take that. But
They're all government.
so that's the deal, man. It's just really cool. There's something for everybody.
I'm going to check it
Go
out.
check them out. All you have to do is go right now to hillsdale.edu/duck to enroll. There's no cost and it's easy to get started. That's hillsdale.edu/duck to register. hillsdale.edu/duck.
I was just flipping through emails here, and this is a wild one.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
This is just wild that this
Where
is
did you
even
get this email?
possible. Hello at duckcallroom.com.
There it
Send
is.
us in your thoughts. Send us in your questions. Send us in whatever you want.
There you go.
And we'll see. Who knows? You may be like Sarah with an I on the end. Is that just Sarah?
Sarai.
Sarai?
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She
Sarah
said,
with an I.
my husband and I love listening to your podcast here in Tokyo.
Wow. That's cool.
And then she said, so I was reading the British newspapers and she saw a picture of Uncle Si.
Time out. Her
Yeah.
husband and they're big fans in Tokyo, and she's reading
We're
the
worldwide,
British
man.
newspaper. I'm just trying to make that all. That goes back to 850 million years ago. I'm just trying to make that all make sense. Like,
Yeah.
just
And she
Tokyo
said,
and
we seriously love you guys. And if you'd like any snacks from Japan,
absolutely.
I don't know what snacks in Japan are.
I don't either, but yeah, sure, do it.
I've never really met like a hefty Japanese man, though.
Sumo wrestlers.
That's a great point. They have good snacks.
Yeah, they got to have.
Send them, Sarai, Sarah. But anyway, here's Si in the British newspaper. What were you doing?
Who's he with? Oh, Smith and Wesson.
Yeah,
That's at that deal with Kylie.
That's Santa Claus on my right.
Is Santa Claus on your right? Who's this guy?
Santa Claus.
He's,
Not Kyle. Not
commissioner
Kyle
or something.
Tingwall.
So you went to the grand opening of Smith and Wesson's new headquarters.
Yeah.
What were you doing there?
Hey, did you tell them to start
I was
making them
with Smith
TCs
and
again?
Wesson. Do what?
Kyle paid him to come up there.
Oh yeah, our friend Kylie's a big.
He's a CMO, yeah.
He sells guns. And Smith and Wesson.
Yeah.
And I actually got me a Model 10 38 Special.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
Snub nose, or what kind of barrel you get on it?
4-inch. I wanted
4-inch?
I wanted a 8-inch, but that's all right. It's all right.
All right, are you ready for a question that only you can answer?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Do you like cherries?
Love them. No. Do I look like a chipmunk?
Yeah, I was about to say, Alvin over here sitting next to me. He got 14 cherries. You just ate the half a pack of those in like 2 minutes.
It's okay, Johnny D. He'll work it off because he's very active.
Very
I'm
active.
very active. Well, hey,
You weren't here for the last episode. And I
That's
said,
2
Si,
hours in my recliner time.
I said, Si, how do you eat a gallon of ice cream a night? And he was talking about eating a half of an apple fritter that was the size of this table.
Yeah.
I said, how are we not having to wheel you in here? And he said, that's easy. It's because I'm active.
But
You're active?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Since when?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You sleep more than my 14-year-old basset hound slept.
Yeah.
And that was a lot.
Hey. I actually need it, or I wouldn't sleep that much.
Because he needs it because he's so active.
So active, he has to rest.
Now, with that being said, and I said this before the podcast, so the point I didn't get to make was, look, at 75, I hope I can do the stuff that Si does.
You ain't lying.
I'm not saying he's not, for 75, he's not in a very good shape. I just,
Active's a strong
I was
term.
thinking,
That's what I was-
to redefine active.
yeah, that's the point.
He said,
But
tell me
anyway,
your day. And I said, well, I sleep till about 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah. All right.
he
That's like most active people
then I
do.
get up like any normal human being, okay?
walks to the recliner.
Walks to the recliner, and then for about 2 hours, turn TV on.
Then he goes,
Hey,
walks to the kitchen, has lunch.
That's right.
Then he goes and gets back in the bed.
Oh, he
Then I
takes
go
a nap.
Then I go take my afternoon nap, okay? Which is anywhere from 12:30, 1 o'clock to about 5.
Active.
Hey,
Anyway, you back to your question. I didn't.
I
mean to
don't even
hijack
know
that.
how to recover from that.
And he's finally had time to chew all of his cherries too.
Yeah,
He's
well-
got most of them out of his mouth now, so he can.
He
There
can
was
answer
3
that
in
question.
each cheek.
He putting them things in like them old cowboys put in them plugs of tobacco. Yeah. he just stuffing cherries in there.
By the way, them were really fine.
He said they were good, boys.
Saigo moved to Washington on us. All right, Elijah emails in. Most people call him Eli. He's from Ohio. He's a junior in high school.
Okay.
Has a question for Uncle Si. Since mid-August of 2023, 2 months ago,
2
Month
months
and a
ago.
half.
month and a half,
Yeah.
he's been dating this girl from my church named Emma.
Uh-oh.
And I wanted to know if Uncle Si has any advice about dating a blazing redhead. Though she is a very sweet girl, she has plenty of fire in her. And I would like to hear what Uncle Si has to say.
Danger.
Move your
Danger,
mic.
real Robertson. Danger.
Danger, Eli.
That's right. Danger.
Danger.
No, hey, good choice, son. What's the woman's name?
We ain't got the woman.
Emma?
Oh, Emma. Yeah, we do.
Emma. Hey. Fire redhead. Hey, look, you'll never have a dull day in your life.
Eli and Emma.
That's right. Marry her, Eli, and hey.
He's
go on
7.
with
Whoa.
it. Hey, easy, son.
Hey.
He's 17 as a junior in high school.
Well, I didn't say, hey, date her
He didn't
for
say
a couple
today.
of years. Hey, date her for a couple of years. Then, hey, then make you move. Go ahead and take the woman and make her your wife, son.
Yeah.
And then get on with it.
Sigh in on them redheads now.
That's it.
Yeah,
boy.
don't lose the redhead.
Oh,
She's
man.
mean, though. I don't know if Emily is, but hey, mine's mean.
Well, he says she got plenty of fire in her.
Yeah, I think that's the
She
point. I
probably-
think he's heard
She's probably
you.
got a little meanness to her, then.
And before we go to the next break, we're still getting tons of it. The blind got extended for like another week.
Yeah.
People are still going. People are
That
still.
is awesome.
We might have to do like a whole episode or something of blind reviews because I've got hundreds of emails about what people thought, where people went and saw it. It's crazy how many people have seen it and where all it's been. People from every state, it feels like, are
Oh, yeah.
sending in emails. So that's really cool.
People
But,
are
They
having
love the duck
views
at the
up.
beginning.
yeah, a lot of people have said that.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Yes.
But
Man, that took like 2 weeks of filming to get that one shot. That's what's got it. And it's a miracle that we got it because let me tell you, that cameraman was out in the bald open. It was, the good Lord just said, you know what? I think this movie needs a duck to die on it, and I'm going to give it to him.
Okay.
thank goodness.
That's where that started. So,
It needed it.
yeah. Anyway, let's take our last break, and we'll just stay in the mailbag for another segment. We'll be back right after this.
All right, Martin.
What's up?
You've struck a chord with the listeners.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
This could be good or bad. I'm not sure.
It's good.
Oh, okay, good.
The problem is you said you were you needed to sell them, or I don't remember exactly what you said about Christmas CDs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
But everybody's asking.
Can they get one?
How to get one.
Yeah.
How to get one?
Let me figure that out.
We're going to figure that out.
Yeah,
What
you
is
pay. Look,
Because it's not on Spotify really anymore.
if they'll pay shipping and handling,
All right.
I will send out at least the first 200 requests as long as they pay shipping and handling, which is not, guys, it's CD. It's not going to be much. So
What are we
like,
sending?
The Christmas CD.
the Christmas album.
Oh,
what I
We're
was
trying to get this
figure
baby
out.
from platinum to double platinum. Now, I don't know if there's a time restraint on that or not, but no, we've got some. So let me work with Jennifer and Angela on
A lot of people want that
on how to
Christmas
do
CD.
that because we can't do that through the hello@duckcallroom.com email. That's a travesty. So we'll figure out.
Boy, I feel like that was a little bit of a shot at me.
The logistics,
No.
the logistics has got to
No,
be
that's
figured out.
No, we got to figure out the logistics, but
I'll give you an update. Let me figure that out.
I just wanted to make sure because a lot of people were emailing in like, whoa, that sounds awesome. We want that CD if y'all got it. Because I think we're the last people that own it. And I think you might have about half a pallet.
Buddy, we got a bunch of them. So we can, at least the first couple of hundred we can
Pretty
do
good,
for.
Johnny D. Struck a chord with people.
Oh,
A G chord, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know music.
now it makes
Hey.
sense.
I was talking to a guy. We're doing some ministry stuff together, and he's doing the worship stuff. And I told him, like, bro, I can only play Spotify, so do what you want.
Yeah, do what you will.
And I can make jokes like Godwin striking chords. Paul from Montana emails in.
Awesome.
He just wants to know because we talk about our breaks a lot.
Oh,
How much time goes by when we say we're going to take a quick break or we go to a commercial?
highly variable.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's 0 to 5 seconds, and sometimes it's 10 to
Trip
20
to the
minutes.
coffee pot.
Sometimes we go on a roll.
Yeah, and sometimes we got to wait on Godwin to get done making a pot of coffee.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it just is all highly variable on how much time is actually in between there.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
And if you'll pay really close attention, some days we change shirts.
Yeah.
It gets hot in this room. If we're breaking down the fourth wall, it gets hot in this room. And
But it's fall, so like it's nice and comfortable in here today. I'm not
Yeah.
even going to have
Oh,
a
it's-
sweat ring on my rear end when I stand up
the
today.
fall is here. Like, yeah, you don't want to sit in this chair after we're done.
No.
And that side of the room's cooler than this side.
Yeah, I feel
we
bad
got
that
that
Sadie
air,
had to
man.
come in here and sit in this chair that time. If she only knew the amount of sweat that's been poured in this chair. But you know what? She's tough.
She's tough. We Lysol it.
Yeah.
She is.
All right, Samantha emails in.
Hello, Sam.
Old Sam emails in. My husband and I are making a road trip to West Monroe for my 45, maybe 46th birthday. I don't know if that means she doesn't know what birthday this is.
Or are
if
you
she-
coming this year or next?
Yeah, I don't
I'm not
know.
Sure. All right.
But coming soon, like in a week, they plan to stop by the Duck Commander Tour and the Honey Hole.
Yep.
And then she has a few more West Monroe questions that she would like asked. Is the zoo a nice trip?
No.
I ain't been there in a while. I don't know.
It's not terrible,
I've
but it
never
is a
been there.
small town zoo.
Yeah, it's not like.
It ain't.
It's not the San Diego.
I mean, it's better than what Joe Exotic was running.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean,
I mean,
saying,
you could throw hot dogs at tigers.
I'm saying the looks of it. I'm not saying the experience. I'm saying visually, it's better than that. But like, it's they got parakeets, and I think there's a Duck Commander duck blind though. You can't shoot the ducks, but
Yeah, that's
You know,
frowned upon. Well, a good place to stay.
wow.
And I wanted to bring this up. People always ask me where to stay in West Monroe, and I don't know how to tell them that I have a house here. I've never had to.
Yeah, I just always point out the newest hotels, which are going to be directly
Service
close to
Road.
the
Yeah,
Ike
close.
Hamilton Expo, and it's really close to here. Those are the newest hotels in the city. So anywhere right there
I
should.
would suggest staying in West Monroe.
What?
staying on this side of the river.
Oh yeah, he's saying stay here.
West Monroe rules. Monroe
not by
Street.
the airport.
But they're going to go to worship at WFR on Sunday.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome. But
Hope I see you there.
what else would we suggest to do while visiting?
Oh man, this time of year, go to Black Bayou. It'll
Yeah,
be
there
really
you go.
cool.
Black
Like the cypress trees will be changing. They're going to be like a blaze orange color. There's probably going to be some waterfowl out there. It's still just warm enough to probably see a big alligator if you haven't ever seen one of those. But Black Bayou's like beautiful during the fall.
In the
So,
Black Bayou in the alligator in the wild.
Yeah. Yeah. Real life. Yeah. Not captive one. So that would be, I mean, if you're looking for like prototypical Louisiana swamp look while you're here, that's a really, really cool area.
That thing's got that big walkway too.
Yeah. It's got a boardwalk. It's
So
got
you don't even really need a boat.
Yeah, it's got a photo blind like that you can go sit in and look at all the different wading birds that are coming through this time of year, and so some really cool stuff.
That was
Like
Congo.
All right, let me find one more.
one more, last one of the day.
Hey, you know what else it is?
What?
It is the Canadian. Beth, happy Thanksgiving to you and your people.
Oh,
It's good, and we have a lot of Canadian listeners.
so happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving to all you. I think it already happened.
It happened, but I question since Beth's in the room. And
We got Canadian questions for you, Beth.
what do y'all eat for Thanksgiving? Up? Is it like ours, like turkey and same? Okay, why is a poor turkey?
The fall
Hey, I
gets
had
them.
crappie
got-
one Thanksgiving.
You did
We
what?
stayed at the lake and
That's
we
the
just
most-
had crappie.
That is the most.
Right.
Are you
Godwin
doing that
answer.
again this year?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening this year.
I was gonna selfishly invite myself. Can we come?
Absolutely.
Like.
You're always welcome, Martin.
Yeah, that was I was just wondering. Are there more Thanksgivings than like U.S. and Canada? Is there a Thanksgiving everywhere you go? Like and do they all eat turkeys?
That's tough. I would think us and Canada are the only ones with Thanksgiving. Maybe Mexico. Hard to say.
Turkey, duck, and
Mexico has Thanksgiving.
I bet that's tight.
and even
I bet they're not
plum.
having turkey.
Nah, but if Mexico had Thanksgiving, we'd have already stolen it, like we have Cinco de Mayo. So, like,
That's an aggressive take, but a true one.
well, but I mean,
respect
it is like that's just part of it. Nobody's. No offense, nobody has stolen Canadian Thanksgiving. Like,
Beth's giving you a look, bro.
so it must not be as much of a party as Cinco de Mayo.
That is
People
weird.
in the U.S. always just looking for a reason to party.
That is weird how we totally just jacked Cinco de Mayo. And like we all celebrate it like it's a thing.
And it's always it's kind of like the weird deal of Mobile and New Orleans, who really owns Mardi Gras and like that kind of deal. So
That's not weird. Mobile's just dumb. I'm not trying to be rude to Mobile, Alabama, but
can't-
all y'all got's a tunnel.
I can't wait to check those emails in a week.
Yeah,
There you
bring
go.
it on, Mobile.
There's
if
a
you
lot more
think you
people
have Mardi Gras, bring it.
There's a lot more people from Mobile listening than from New Orleans.
But we've got the greater outer banks of New Orleans, the outside part of New Orleans.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah.
I would say even the good folks of East Texas, known as Shreveport, would support my decision in saying, stop it, Mobile. Mardi Gras is not yours. It's ours. And I'm not even going to any of that because it's weird to me, but whatever.
Yeah. Our kids get out of school for it.
I'm cool with that.
You know, anyway,
How did we get here?
I don't know.
I do have a Bible verse, and I'm going to
Go
break it
ahead.
down and get super serious for just a minute. None of us claim to be theologians. None of us claim to be political scientists. But there's some stuff going on in a part of the world that Jesus once walked on. And I'm just going to read from the Bible what it says. Psalm 122:6, pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May those who love you be secure. To anybody over there, we're praying for all that. You know, we pray for Israel.
Yep.
That's something we support. And I'm not going to go too deep into it because that's not our job. Our job is to just recognize it, pray for it. Anytime people are being hurt senselessly, not for it.
Why can't we just love God with all our heart, mind, and soul, and then love our neighbor?
Amen, buddy. Amen. All right. We'll see y'all next time here in the duck call room. We're out.
Later.